Hello Pokemon trainers, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video here on iStarly TV. Not me just showing off my shiny Ursaluna here. So this video is going to show you what you get when you complete the Kitakami Pokedex in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Of course, Kitakami is the little region that you unlock with the Teal Mask DLC. This is where this is basically the new area in the DLC. And once you collect all of the Pokemon in that Pokedex, including all of these returning Pokemon and some of the new Pokemon, you get a reward. Let's talk about whether it's good or not. So let's check our Pokedex first of all. Let's go, you press the Y button and then press X, go to Pokedex once you're in the Kitakami region. And you'll notice that there are two Pokedexes. I completed it. It's 200 Pokemon. However, the vast majority of them are Pokemon that were already in the Paldea Pokedex. So if you have your Paldea Pokedex 100% complete, you'll already have a lot of these Pokemon caught. You'll already have, obviously, if you look right here, there's Glimmora, there's Bronzong, there's Surskit. All of these Pokemon that I named were in Paldea, which means, again, if you've caught them in Scarlet and Violet, you will already have them registered, which is cool because it saves you a lot of time. Something else that really helps is Pokemon Home is now updated and compatible with all of these returning Pokemon. So if you have a lot of these Pokemon from older games like Sandshrew, Sandslash, Vikavolt, a lot of these returning Pokemon, if you have them from older games, you can just drop them right into Scarlet and Violet and it will count them in your Pokedex as well. So 200 Pokemon. Again, that does also include all of the new Pokemon. I think there's about, I want to say 5 new Pokemon. There's like 3 or 4 legendaries, if you want to call them legendaries, as well as the Diplin. So you press X to check your progress. Here's my cute little diploma, and it has the cool little art style of like the old Pokemon games. Oh, I guess that's all now. Okay, well, here's my diploma. So basically for you, if you have not yet completed the Pokedex, you press X on this screen, and for you, if you have not completed the Pokedex, it will not show this diploma. It'll show the little screen, basically like in the Paldea Pokedex, where you press X and then there's like a little reward chain at the bottom, and as you collect a certain number of species, you will get rewards. So I think it's every 10 Pokemon you complete or you capture for this Pokedex, you get like a reward, like a rare Pokeball, like a Love Ball. I think that's the first reward, is Love Ball, and then you get like Reaper Cloth, which evolves Duskull. I'll actually post a link below in the description to Cerebi.net, which is a great Pokemon website, which shows all of the rewards you get. But basically, once you complete the Pokedex, once you have all 200, and I guess I took a long time to actually get here, you get the, what is it called? The Glimmering Charm. I knew it was something like that. I thought it was either Glimmering Charm or Glittering Charm, but you get this Glimmering Charm, which increases the number of Tera Shards you receive from Tera Raid battles. So I think that's pretty good. There's no Mark Charm in this game, which I wish there was, which was the reward for the Sword and Shield DLC. But this is a good item if you are someone like me who, it froze, who's farming a lot of Tera Shards, because I do a lot of the competitive battles. I have a series on my channel where I do a lot of the Battle Stadium singles online ranked battles, and I make new teams a lot. And something that I've absolutely noticed is that you go through Tera Shards really quickly when you're making competitive teams, because you want to have Pokemon with good Tera types. So you're constantly trying to change their Tera types, which means you're using 50 Tera Shards each time you do that. And I do quickly run out of these. So let's go ahead and show off a raid here so we can actually show off, how many new Tera Shards you get. Depending on what star level the raid is, you get a different amount. So if you'll notice, basically, once you scroll down here, you'll notice at the bottom I got 10 Poison Tera Shards. And from what I've seen online, as well as the number of 5-star raids I've done so far, which has been a couple, it does seem like you always get 10 extra Tera Shards of that type. Now that might not be 100% accurate, and again, this is for 5-star raids. So if you do a lot of 5-star raids, getting 10 extra Tera Shards, that's pretty good, because you already get like 4-ish to start. So you get maybe 3 to 5-ish to start, and then you get an extra 10. It's not bad. That means after a few of these raids, you'll have enough to change your Pokemon's Tera type, which, I mean, I kind of wish it would give you even more, but I don't know if that's me being greedy, just because I'm someone who, once again, just really goes through these Tera Shards really quickly. But 10 extra Tera Shards is really not bad, I would say. in all honesty, I would have been happier if we got like a better reward, like the Mark Charm, as someone who cares about that. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about the Glimmering Charm as a reward for completing your Kitakami Pokedex. Of course, once we get the Indigo Disc DLC later this year, presumably in November or December, there will probably be yet another reward for completing that Pokedex. But my thoughts, just finishing off of my thoughts for the DLC, I like it. I like this area, the whole area, you know. Some of these parts felt like they could have been a little bit more interesting, but there are some really, really cool and really unique and interesting locations on the map. Like, I like this area right here. This is like the crystal pools or something like that. And I think this is hinting at like something to do with terrestrialization or something, which I imagine we will be getting in the next DLC. Like, we'll have more explanation for that. But yeah, this is a cool area. I like it. And then there's some like foresty areas that I think are really cool. So the map overall is nice. Honestly, if I'm being, you know, honest, and this is my personal opinion, I think I prefer the Isle of Armor map to this one. And honestly, the Crown Tundra as well. I thought both of the Sword and Shield DLC maps were really cool and unique, and they added something very different. But this one's not bad. This one's not bad at all. It's just, you know, it just feels, I don't know, there's something about it. But anyway, the Moon is out, and at least that's pretty cool. And again, this DLC gives us a lot of really awesome new Pokemon that are really great, as well as some really cool returning Pokemon like Politoed, who I love. So yeah, I think this DLC overall is good. And the fact that we pay the $30 for the DLC, and then we get 2 kind of DLC like maps and like a bunch of new Pokemon, bunch of returning Pokemon, new items and new ways to farm stuff. I prefer that. I do like that. So I do think the DLC is worth it if you're someone who's invested in Scarlet and Violet and wants to keep playing and stuff. Definitely worth it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you completed the DLC yet? It was a pretty quick campaign. Like, the story mode was very, very minimal. Just a lot of going back and forth, and personally, I did not enjoy the characters. So I thought they were kind of obnoxious in my opinion. So, oh, Scald is back, by the way. So that made me kind of like, like I didn't love the story mode, because it was a lot of talking to those characters, and they're always crying about something, so you have to like comfort them, and yeah, anyway. But overall, I did like this DLC a lot. So let me know in the comments what you thought about it. I really want to know. I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribed for more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos. That really helps me out a lot. And yeah, just let me know anything you think about the DLC, whether if you love the characters and I'm wrong, or if you really loved a lot of the new Pokemon they added. Whatever the case might be, I'm interested in hearing, so I'll be looking forward to reading your comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Let's take a look at that moon. Oh, the moon is shrouded in mist now. There's Duskull. I love Duskull, by the way. He's really cute.